my dear child, authorities have just uncovered something in the woods. It's not merely unsettling, it's utterly shocking. Yes, my dear. Deep within the woods, a place long abandoned, authorities have stumbled upon something that should not have been there. A body. As you listen to this, they are already in the process of cordoning off the area. Tape, sirens, silence. But whose body is it? Why am I sharing this with you? And most importantly, should you be concerned? Because when they examined the right pocket of the body, they discovered your photograph. Now, my dear child, we must have a conversation. You need to know everything before it becomes too late. So, let's start, my dear. Yes, it's true. Authorities have found something shocking, unexpected, hidden deep in the woods, far from where you reside. And as you hear me now, that location is being sealed off, marked with warnings. Sirens wailing around the trees, flashes of red and blue lights piercing the darkness. Like a tempest of chaos unleashed in the wilderness. This is not a trivial matter, it's significant. It's weighty. The authorities have uncovered something no one could have anticipated, a body in those woods. Yes, my dear. You heard me correctly. A body. And before you inquire about whose body it is, there's something crucial I need to tell you first. Something truly shocking and unexpected regarding that body. Because when they knelt down, when they searched, when they opened the right pocket of that body, they were taken aback. They couldn't believe what they found because it wasn't money. It wasn't keys. It wasn't anything they had braced themselves for. It was a photograph, a picture, a photo, and not just any photo. It was ours. One of our photographs. Your face looking back at them from a lifeless pocket. Yes, my dear. And what I'm about to disclose next will not only surprise you, it will leave you in shock. Because the reason that photo is there will astound you. So, if you are prepared, if you genuinely wish to confront the complete truth, then grant me your next 8 minutes. Just 8 minutes, and I will disclose everything. Now, let us commence, my child, as I share the entire truth regarding the body recently discovered in the woods and the reason your photograph was concealed in that body's right pocket. I must take you back to where it all started. Yes, my child, because this did not occur randomly. It began merely hours ago when a car quietly entered those tranquil woods, its engine silenced, and from it emerged a man clad in black. He appeared anxious, glancing left and right, as if every shadow could engulf him entirely. He was not there by chance. He was anticipating someone. As the minutes dragged on, he frequently checked his watch, breathing heavily. Then, he did not have to wait long, for another car approached, slow and silent, and once again, a man exited. No smiles, no greetings, no warmth exchanged, only business. Dark business. The very reason they had risked convening in such a location. They began to walk away, leaving their vehicles behind. Step by step, deeper into the woods. And as they proceeded, no words were spoken, no dialogue, just silence, interrupted only by the crunching of dry leaves underfoot. Minutes ticked by. The air turned colder, and at last, they halted face to face, enveloped by nothing but stillness. And what they uttered in that moment, following all that tense silence, will not only astonish you but will also linger in your mind. So, if you are ready, if you genuinely want to confront the ultimate unfiltered truth, then grant me just a few more minutes, your final moments to unveil everything, my child. The purpose, the motive, the business. That is what drew those two men into the depths of those woods. And you must understand precisely what it was, because this was not a friendly encounter, not a coincidence, not an accident. No, this was orchestrated. One man arrived with an offer. The other came prepared to accept. No contracts were signed. No inquiries were made. There were no witnesses. Just one chilling exchange. Your name, your photograph, yes, my child, your face, intricately woven into a scheme intended to harm you. A scheme designed to terminate something in your life before you even had a chance to notice. And the instant that image changed hands, the silence shared between those men conveyed everything. Because they both understood the implications of this moment. They both recognized the darkness of the pact they had just forged. And when the first man finally broke the silence, he uttered just two words. No more, no less. Deal done. But my child, what was agreed upon in shadows did not survive to greet the light of day. Because right after those words resonated through the trees, something occurred. Something neither of them anticipated. Something that halted their sinister plan in its tracks. Something that froze every step they had taken in those woods. And what transpired next? What unfolded in that cold, airy silence altered everything because as one man turned to depart. As he believed the deal was sealed and secure, destiny intervened. And in a fleeting moment, the plan, the meeting, the purpose, all of it was abruptly and irrevocably stopped. My child. The second man lingered behind while the first man walked away, convinced the plan was in place. This one remained there clutching your photograph. He didn't budge. He didn't tremble. Not out of uncertainty, but because he was quietly strategizing his next move. He thought he was alone. He believed no one could observe him. But my child, I was watching. And as he readied himself to execute what he had been sent to do, something changed. Not in the trees, not in the atmosphere, but in the unseen. Where pride morphs into confusion. Where confidence begins to falter. Where plans devised in darkness start to unravel on their own. Hours later, the authorities discovered him. Not fleeing, not concealing himself, not even attempting to escape, but gone, utterly still, lying among the fallen leaves. As if time itself had ceased around him. And in his right pocket, they found your photograph, meticulously folded, untouched, unblemished. But my child, it wasn't the photo that left them speechless. It was all about the reason. Why was your image there? Why was this man lying still, without a single injury or explanation? You see, my dear, Proverbs 26:27 states, whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them. Sometimes, I don't need to lift a finger. I don't need to unleash thunder, fire, or floods because evil ultimately consumes itself. Its own weight brings it down. Its own plans backfire. But my dear, this is not the conclusion of the tale. No, this is merely the start. What transpired next, or rather what did not happen to you, is what truly counts. And now you must understand why. This truth will transform everything, my dear. You were meant to be next. Yes, the intention was for danger to find you, for harm to touch you. For this to be the conclusion of your narrative, but look around. You are still here, breathing, standing, safeguarded. Not because the threat vanished, but because it simply could not reach you. What they intended for you could not cross the boundary I established around you. You see, my dear, I don't always thwart evil with thunder. I don't always send fire. I don't always shake the earth. Sometimes, I merely whisper, no, not this one. This one belongs to me. And when I speak, every plot crumbles, every scheme disintegrates, every hand raised against you falls powerless. Isaiah 41:10 says, Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. And that is precisely what occurred. You weren't spared by chance. You weren't saved by coincidence. You were preserved by intention. Not every question requires an answer. not every concealed plot needs to be unveiled. Because when I protect, I don't always provide explanations. I simply cover you. I simply hold you. I simply prevent what was meant to shatter you before it even approaches. So now, my dear, move forward not in fear but in wonder. Because the very thing, the very plan, the very danger that was meant to end you was found lying silently at your feet. And nothing, no force, no plan, no darkness could alter that because you belong to me. I will not let you go, my cherished child. My heart yearns to share something gentle with you. I bless countless individuals with abundance, success, healing, and breakthroughs. Observing their lives shift from hardship to victory fills my heart with happiness. I shower favor like rain, unlocking doors that once seemed permanently shut and transforming their mournings into celebrations. I take joy in blessing my children beyond their wildest imaginations. Yet, when their lives flourish, when bills are settled and relationships mended, when health is restored and dreams materialize, they tend to forget about me. The prayers cease. The gratitude diminishes. The conversations we once shared fade away. They become too engrossed in enjoying the gifts to remember the giver. Please, do not forget about me. When your season shifts, when the breakthrough arrives and life becomes beautiful, when success envelops you and abundance flows like a river, remember that I am still present. Do not allow prosperity to create a rift between us. I love you with an everlasting love that is not contingent on your circumstances or performance. My affection for you does not waver with your faithfulness. It remains steady and pure. I desire for you to stay close to me, not only in the valleys but especially on the mountaintops. Our relationship is everything to me. You are not merely someone I bless, you are someone I hold dear, my precious child. I witnessed what they did to you. Every harsh word, every betrayal, every moment they attempted to shatter your spirit, I saw it all. I felt you enduring it in silence and pain, bearing that hurt alone in the quiet hours when no one else was aware. Your tears did not go unnoticed. Your struggles were not invisible to me. I observed how they despised and sought to ruin you. They conspired against your peace, plotted against your purpose, and worked relentlessly to see you fall. But here's what they failed to realize: they were contending with someone under my protection. I know everything, my dear. Every night spent awake, every moment filled with uncertainty, every time you questioned your ability to withstand their assaults, I was aware of it all. While they believed they were gaining the upper hand, I was crafting something much more significant. I kept you close and protected you. When they anticipated your collapse, I ensured you remained strong. When they forecasted your failure, I fortified your base. You are still standing because I am still by your side. I have set a table for you in front of your adversaries. As they look on in disbelief, you will enjoy the very blessings they tried to block. This is your time for blessings, favor, and breakthroughs. What they intended for your ruin, I am transforming into your greatest triumph. Your vindication is here. My beloved child, pay attention. I am about to astonish you with inexplicable things so miraculous, so far beyond your imagination that you will struggle to find the words to express them. Prepare for favor that defies reason and provisions that will astonish everyone around you. You have lingered in this place long enough. I have seen you endure, survive, and persevere when everything felt impossible. Your time of waiting, testing, and merely getting by is officially over. No more questioning when it will be your turn. The Holy Spirit is guiding you to overcome evil. Right now, supernatural forces are coming together to elevate your life. Doors that were once tightly shut are beginning to open. Opportunities that appeared unattainable are now becoming certain. You are on the verge of entering a realm you have never known before. Your breakthrough is occurring. Not tomorrow, not next month. It is happening now. What you have prayed for, wept for, and believed in is finally coming to fruition in your life. Every attack from the enemy has been nullified. Every curse uttered against you is rendered powerless. Every trap set to bring you down has been dismantled. Every scheme against your destiny is utterly ineffective. The enemy's plans are falling apart while my plans for you are thriving.